Recording in progress. Yes. And hopefully we are going live into my wonderful BooB CamP group. So excited to be here. Sorry for being 2 minutes late. Hey, Relly. Hello, hello. Relly, did I give you some material to make some cushions? I think I did. I'm not sure. Hey, Susie Lewis, great to see you. Hello, Michelle. Sorry for being late. Everybody, tech fun, right? Tech is fun. Hey, Donna. Hey, Anna. Love you, babes. Look at all you girls jumping in. Hello, Belinda. Okay, so BooB CamP day one. I've just been thinking about how much we have evolved, right? We have really evolved as a team. We've evolved as a group. When I first started BooB CamP, it was all about just jumping in here and teaching you guys how to use the gloves, all right? It was just some demonstrations on all the different ways that you can do it. And then we evolved a little bit more into the education and sharing why the lymphatic system is so important. And now, like, look at the interviews that we've been doing. Like, oh my God, you know, and I just want to say thank you. I really want to say thank you, because this group supporting other women and all the things that encompass that, like, I am so proud of all of you. Our Pay It Forward couple of weeks ago, like, I'm getting the most beautiful messages from ladies, and like, I might just read you one here that I got today. And you know, dearest Chelsey, the most amazing experience happened for me today. I've received today lots of love. You have the most beautiful heart and giving spirit. I must admit, I cried with gratitude for such a gesture. These gloves are the encouragement I need to keep the routine going. I've been feeling so much freer in my joints just with using my hands. Well, I feel like a new woman already, and I'm so eager to get started with the gloves. Lots of love also to the many beautiful women and giving women who understand how beneficial not only this gift is, but also their generosity to a stranger. All right, so we have made this happen. Like, you guys have helped me make this happen, because the more people that we bring into BooB CamP, of course, the more education, the more that we share, the more sales that I make, the more I can give away, and the more that I can empower other women, and just things like that. So, you know, massive love and gratitude to everybody. Okay. All right. So please know that any information that I'm giving tonight is for like general advice only. If you do have any pressing, like any individual concerns, like anything more than what the advice that I can give as a group, remember, everybody has their own individual cases, and we treat the person. Okay, we don't just do a blanket one medication for everybody, or one therapy for everybody. That's why we have naturopaths in our team at clinic that you can have consults with. But a lot of you are here because your naturopath has sold you the kit. Okay, your naturopath has shared the love of the lymphatic system, and so yeah, make your appointment with your naturopath, with your health specialist as well. We have got hundreds of natural health therapists who have done my training that you can go and see too. All right, so the lymphatic system. I fell in love with the lymphatic system. When I was 19, I didn't even know that I was using the lymphatic system to help my clients heal. So I'm going to run through a bit of a PowerPoint with you tonight, but I would love some interaction with you. So tell me, What is your body trying to tell you? What do you need to reconnect with? So just settle back for a little bit now, right? Take a breath. I know we're getting excited, but take a breath and have a breathe and have a feel through. And what is your body trying to tell you? If you've been in this group for a little while, you would have listened to Kylie talk about hormones. You would have listened to Nick talk about stress and anxiety and like breathing, bringing that down a little bit. And remember, you can rewatch all of these interviews. They're all available for you at any time. And you can invite your friends to watch them as well. Okay. Tracy came in and like body coding, like how amazing was that? Remember, you know, come into these things. What is your body trying to tell you now? Okay. So type them in. Oh, love letters, Belinda. No, not yet. So when you join the group, I ask, what is your body trying to tell you? Donna, I need to move more and eat better. We can cover that. Jessica, to slow down, I'm feeling so drained. And that is a common thread. That is a common thread through here. You feel like we're doing a million things and responsible for a million things. Let it be free, right? Perception. Jody, I need to make changes in regards to my health on every level. All right. So we are saturated in lymph. We have 15 liters of lymph in our body. Our body is saturated in lymph. If you want to change at a cellular level, you need to work on your lymphatic system. Andrea, it needs help and support to get rid of toxins by getting lymph moving again. That's what we're going to do. Rachel, why am I so stiff and sore all the time? Yep. Mary, I'm a train wreck. Like if any of these, this is how our women are feeling. All right. I'm a train wreck. Neb, to lose weight and get fit. Amanda, my body is in need of attention. I need to focus on strengthening my muscles. I have lots of aches and pains as I'm getting older. Hormone imbalance, de-stress, lose weight. It's hurting. It's having a hard time. Like, all right. So I promise you, working on your lymphatic system, doing the things that I'm going to teach you tomorrow night, if you made a list of all of the things that are concerning you, like what symptoms that you're having, you know, so increased, inflammation, feeling sluggish. We need to, get rid of the bacteria that's bringing us down. All right, I'll go through all of those things. Diane, too many toxins. Louise, to slow down and look after myself. Sue, I need lymphatic cleansing. Cherie, I've still got drainage issues, but so much progress. Keep an open mind and listen when helpful tips are available, either directly or indirectly. Just try it. My physio uses Chelsey's mittens. Used Chelsea's mittens on me a few weeks ago. Luckily, she had some in stock. I bought them there and there, and I can see results already. Now I want to know how to maximize their use. Okay, that's what we are going to cover tonight. So please, yes. Oh, look at all of your answers. Yes, check the guides tabs. Hey, Sammy. Hello, Diane. You move a lot better when using the gloves, definitely. Reconnect with my stomach post ultimate fiber. Yes, oh my God, I could go into too much information right there and then what happened to me today, but we won't. All right. Okay, so I'm going to go share my screen, lovely ladies, because I got lots of messages after last time, and you said that you really enjoyed my little slideshow. So here we go here. All right, so back up to the top, and I need to share my, screen and go like this. No, go like this. No, there must be another button that I found. Reading, view, slideshow. Oh, I found it before.
Hello and welcome.
No. Oh, Danny, what have I done? Oh, I know what I did up here. Presenter view.
Hello and welcome to the next.
Okay. Rightio. So here we are, ladies. Hopefully you can see my screen. So this is where I first started. This is me. I should introduce myself. I'm Chelsey Jean. I am now a naturopath. I've been a naturopath for 5 or 6 years now, but I started off as a sports therapist and working with these exercise tables here that you can see in the picture. I had clients come in of all ages, all shapes, all mobility levels. Some people were in wheelchairs. Some people like fit, healthy. They just wanted to move their body in different ways. I had no idea that we were really working on all of the joints. We were doing assisted mobility, but we were also massaging the body really well with these exercise tables. And that's where my lymphatic journey started, here at Unique Figure Toning Salon. And then I've put in a Vichy shower. I built a big day spa. And then that has evolved into, now I think we have 9 staff. We have 4 amazing VAs in the Philippines, and we have 5 staff here in Brisbane. And I am super grateful because that means that we get to share, and we also get to, we want to be there to answer questions. We want to build this beautiful community and make it fun as well. And because when we hear about the lymphatic system, normally you think cancer and you think like disease and you think, oh, it's the lymphatic system. You know, there's something really majorly wrong, but it doesn't have to be. We can become friends with our lymph, because, you know, I'm going to go through how important it is. So there's a couple of pictures there. Okay. So in most cases, disease equals toxicity. So you either have too much toxins going around in your body, in your system, or you are deficient in something. Right, so we have 2 different circulatory systems in our body. We've got the one that's the blood, and our heart pumps our blood around our body, but the lymphatic system doesn't have a pump to move all this sluggish waste, to move this thick, heavy waste. And what are the toxins? So definitely the air that we breathe. There are so many different chemicals that are being sprayed. Like if you live in North Queensland, the sugarcane that gets sprayed up there, like that lands on roof, and then the water goes onto your roof and then into the gutters, then into your tank. I would not drink water out of a tap. I would not drink normal water. We sell the Zazen water filters. So I'm going to tell you, as we go through, I'm going to tell you what I've got in my shop, you know, what we sell, because like you need to know we've done the research. We've put a lot of work into finding out what is the best way to help. And the Zazen water filters, not only do they get 99% of the baddies out of the water, it also remineralizes the water. There's nothing worse there is a lot worse, but when you're having just water put into your body that is stripped, like it's demineralized, where that is just stripped, and you're putting that into your body, well, then it's going to absorb the minerals out of your body. Okay, so that will then lead to deficiency. Okay, does that make sense? I hope so. So the terribleness of chemicals that are sprayed all over our foods. It's one of my ladies was telling me that they were tomato picking one day and it was green. They went into the farmer, down to the farmer. All of the tomatoes were green. They then went back the next day and every single tomato was red. And they asked the farmer, like, how does this happen? Like every single one. And they said, oh, we sprayed them last night. So please know that most of your foods is sprayed and full of chemicals. The water that we drink and bathe in, all of the processed foods that we eat, the relationships, the relationships that we have. What toxic relationships do you have? Not just with other people. What about with yourself? Do you have a toxic relationship with yourself? Do you look in the mirror and not think nice things about you? Okay, what's your relationship like with you? Prescribed medications have a lot of chemicals in them, and metabolic waste. So if your body isn't getting rid of all these toxins, you've got a lot of metabolic waste in your body. The concoction of chemicals that we use in our homes, lots and lots of those. Parasites. We talk a lot about parasites. Hopefully a lot of you have been following along with our Good Gut protocol. Denny has been doing an amazing job, Denny, our naturopath. You can have a look in the events tab and you'll see videos that we've both done. So important to get your gut under control with parasites, okay? And then refilling with the really good bacteria. Mobile phones, all this 5G, you know, headaches, migraines, feeling terrible. You know, we know when the 5G gets turned up, and Wi-Fi. Our limiting thoughts and beliefs, like I could go in and talk about that one for ages, so much more. So toxins stay in our body because of constipation. Do our Good Gut challenge. You know, you should be pooing every day, at least once or twice a day. Toxins stay because we don't move enough. Toxins stay because our lymphatic system's up the shit, right? It is blocked, it is thick, it's lumpy, it's not working properly, it's not transporting the nutrients as it needs to. Probably because you have a lack of water and lack of movement, lack of sleep, stress, fear, and anxiety. Who is not stressed out, full of fear, and a lot of anxiety? You know, so everybody is in Australia, everybody in the world is going through that at the moment. We really need to stop and, you know, as I think about this a lot, and because we're moving into something completely new, we can't rely on our memories. We can't rely on the way that we used to do things. We have to make a change, right? We have to make a change and do things differently. Toxins stay in our body because of bad food choices, medications, lack of sleep, and damaged elimination pathways. Okay, so how toxins get out of your body? Breathing, sweating, peeing, pooing, crying, you know, menstruation, you know, all the different ways that our body releases. Okay, and when those things aren't working, it's going to cause some trouble. So, okay, Avril has been a client of mine for lots and lots of years. She literally was stuck in bed. She was stuck in bed, and we started off with one compression session. So 30 minutes in the Normatec compression is how she started, once a week, and that knocked her up, knocked her around, didn't knock her up, knocked her around. And then we moved up to doing the hands-on lymphatic, and then there was no stopping her. She was off camping. She went to the Cape. She went to the Cape, and she made sure she took the gloves too, and she took her Normatec. as well. She bought a Normatec and took her Normatec with her. Okay, so what does the lymphatic system do? It is our body's sewage system, and I'm going to show you that in a better picture soon. It maintains the fluid levels in our body tissue by removing all the fluids that leak out of our blood vessels. The lymphatic system is important for the optimal functioning. So without your lymphatic system working, you die. Okay, you die. And your immune system will not work properly. Your white blood, like all of the soldiers, all of your soldiers that are really ready to fight for you, they are in your lymphatic system. I can put these slides up and you can have a really good read through, but when your lymphatic system is not working well, yes, you are going to put on weight. Yes, you're going to have autoimmune issues. You are not going to be able to absorb the right, like the fats, the vitamin A, D, E, and K. Your hormones are going to be out of whack. You're not going to pick up all of the baddies in your body. Okay, so this is why I'll have a look here. So
what I'll do is I'll just give a brief overview.
Have a look here. This is that one had tear. How do I make this play? Oh, here we go. Look at this. Check this out. We don't need to see a lymphatic picture of a man. We got one with boobies. We got one with boobies. Rightio. Check that out. Look at all of that. That's your lymphatic system, right? Look at it all. Look at it all up in the head. Look how much of it's in your neck. And see how it goes up your spine as well. So it's like a spider's web, really. It's like this spider's web. And yes, it is superficial. Yes, it is just like that's why we use the soft touch with the spiky side of the gloves on just on your skin, but it's also deep down in your spine, right? So that is an amazing picture.
I always find it really interesting that
listen to Tia talk.
How your lymphatic actually drains.
Okay.
So gastrointestinal tract.
Look how much it is around your stomach. I don't know how to turn
dietary lipid transportation.
The sound off.
So for any of you who know Charlotte and I, you'll know that we both. So I want to show you these pictures.
How does anybody know how? There we go. All right. Cool. So this here is Julie. Sorry for that, girls. I'll have to fix the sound thing up. Julie came into clinic after having her thermography done. Check that out. Look at all the blocked lymph. Look at all the heat. Look at all the inflammation in her body. And then you can see on the other side how much difference having a lymphatic massage made. So this was after 3 months. And you can see Julie didn't do much at home. It was completely up to us. And this is the area underneath her, right underneath her boobs here, is that where we didn't get to. We got to all the other bits on top, but we didn't get to the right underneath bits. She should have been doing it at home. Okay. So check this out. If your body was this house, look how clean and crisp and everything is in order in this house. But there is a lot of areas that your body can pick up, can become stagnant and can become dirty with lymph. So just imagine this house, you've got leaves that can fall on the roof and go into the gutters. You've got grime that can fill up in the kitchen, bits and pieces that can block up the toilet, your garbage bin there. So when if the house gets dirty on the inside, that's okay. It still looks like a house on the outside. What I'm trying to say is when your lymphatic system starts getting sluggish, you don't really notice. If you're not really in tune with your body, you are not going to notice that much. When you start doing all of these things, I'm feeling tired, I've got brain fog, I've got pain in my joints. It's like having dirty areas throughout your kitchen and throughout the house. As you just sweep, you just put that underneath the mat, just close the bathroom door. When friends come over, it's like, oh, don't go in there. Your house is still there. So your body is still working, but it's not working at the level that it could be. So if you were to have a look at what's going on the inside, it might look a little bit like this. All right, so the outside structure is still there, but the inside is a rotting mess. Okay, we have to look at this at a cellular level. Like Lizzie here, my co-host, you know, her body is bathing in this cellular fluid that is full of toxins. So what are the signs of a congested lymphatic system? A lot of the things that you wrote on your when joining BooB CamP, a lot of the notes here: fatigue, swollen glands, puffiness around your eyes and face, bloating, holding on to too much water. So if your lymphatic system isn't moving, isn't pushing fluid, you are going to hold on to water mainly and fluid in your legs. Your legs will become heavy, your arms can become heavy. Headaches, constipation, skin issues, and really you just want to lay in bed, watch Netflix, eat cake, you know. That's okay to do for a little bit, but when this becomes an everyday, couldn't be bothered occurrence, this is when we need to take some action. Okay. Excess weight, parasites, swelling in your fingers, feeling stiff and sore when waking in the morning, that is definitely a big sign too. So we've got here, drainage precedes supply. So what do we mean by that? We have to drain your body, drain, before we start putting the good stuff back in. We need to relieve the pressure first. So we need to drain your body. Okay. How do we do that? Two things move lymph. We've got the physical movement or the manual movement, and by breathing. Okay. So what I did was I made these gloves. So you have got a spiky side, you have a magnetic ball side on the other. So the spiky side is going to do that superficial. See, my body knows, you can see, as soon as I touch the gloves, I can feel movement from my toes. We use the spiky side for the skin deep lymphatic, and we use the ball side to get into the muscle a little bit more, to run deeper into your flesh, okay, to move, and it feels really nice. We're going to run through action tomorrow night. Right, so way more stimulating than your traditional skin brush. I have had hundreds of clients say to me, oh, I just use a normal brush, but Chelsey, oh my God, the difference from using your gloves within like the third day, and you are going to notice, and you will have detoxification symptoms, okay, so reactions. You might feel snotty in your head, you might have a bit of a headache, you might get a metally taste in your mouth, you might feel a little bit lethargic. It's because we are shaking up a lot of these toxins in your body. So we'll run through what to do with that, okay? So we need to help your body get rid of this heaviness, these toxins, this mess that your cells are bathing in. So that's why I made my gloves that many of you have got. Okay, that's them here. why use the gloves. So the magnets have always helped me. I don't know if you've ever tried a mattress with magnets in it to help with pain. I've always had sciatic or some sort of pain, and the magnets really help me with that. There are so many different ways that you can use your gloves. If you have sciatic pain, sit on them when you drive. Okay, there's a tip. So there's some information there about the gloves. Please do not use the gloves if you have a pacemaker, all right, or anything that you can't have magnets with. Yeah, you can then use the gloves on the rest of your body, but not anywhere in your chest area. Of course, if you've got active bleeding, please don't use the gloves. If you know that you've got blood clots, please be wary if you have heart failure, DVTs, any embolisms as well. So you have to keep a check. You really have to keep a check on your health. Any blood problems? Okay. Amanda, the gloves and doing the massage really works. And here is my kit. So we've got the LymFATics cream, the MagFATics spray, and the Face Biotics cream. There was nothing on the market for the lymphatic system. So I put my thinking cap on. I thought if I could make something that will help speed up the body, remove the wastes after exercise, definitely with that. So we've done the MagFATics spray with the MSM. If I can help something that will repair damage, like help the veins, help the skin, help the fibers, like repair. What if I could create that? What if I could create something that was going to stimulate lymphatic flow? And we did. So we'll just run through a couple of different things here. So we're helping with weight loss. We're helping with detoxification, lymphedema, lipedema, any surgery, not just mastectomies, but any surgery, anywhere that there is scarring in your body, anywhere there is scarring means that you are going to have a lymphatic problem in that area. So and post-surgery, any liposuction. We have many clients who are having an explant of their breasts, or they're doing the fat transplant from the bum to the boobies. So lots of different uses, apart from just feeling good, right? Apart from just feeling good. Okay, our next slide. So the different ingredients, you will not find a lymphatic cream with these many healing herbs and oils in them. So castor seed oil, aloe, horse chestnut. Have we got any essential oil lovers out there? Bladderwrack. So bladderwrack is the seaweed in there, helps the body get rid of the fluid buildup that produces cellulite. I bet you're going to love that one. Gotcha cola, really stimulating, helps improve circulation, reduces toxicity.
Now let's talk about why lymphatic.
Arnica, frankincense, white cypress, yarrow, rosemary, lemon. And here's a picture of my family. We make this, guys. You know, we make this cream ourselves. We've put it together and we bottle it. Now we've got a bigger team as well. So Belinda's not in clinic anymore. She's out helping the oldies mix all of the brews up. She's got her witch's hat on. And I love it because she's got the most beautiful energy and she's bringing that into making the creams too. Okay. So then...
Arnica is essential. And then
Yes, we know arnica is essential. Because we've got arnica in clinic working for us too. Cheryl, I love your cream. My legs feel so different using the gloves. MSM and magnesium for the LymFATics spray. So if you have pain, you need to use the LymFATics spray. MSM and magnesium together gets in a lot deeper. But not only that, we add in, of course, the other ingredients. Have I not put them in? But we have frankincense, we have eucalyptus, we have, is there lemon? And there's another two. Can't remember. But we use that for acne. I spray it on my face. I spray the LymFATics, and I also use it as a deodorant. Great for dandruff, eczema, warts, shingles. We are getting great results with shingles, magnesium sprays. So a lot of other naturopaths also use my my products. And yes, the magnesium is fantastic for a bathe in the bath. Magnesium, we know that we need it for 300 different enzyme functions in the body, maintains healthy DNA, helps with blood glucose levels, it helps make proteins, and your muscles will work better. Helps sleep, helps relaxation, nerve cells, blood pressure. That's just a couple of the things. Okay. Lisa, unbeknownst to others, have used it as a face cream for a couple of weeks. I was asked if I've had Botox and I look younger and my skin was great. Literally, okay, so you can see all the different, skin is smooth and less bumpy. All right, I think I've got some slides out of whack. But anyway, peppermint was the other one that I was looking for. Rosemary, frankincense, peppermint. Cool. All right. So what we're going to do then is now go to face biotics. So I've got my face biotics cream as well. So with the face biotics, who loves the face biotics? You will, we use the hyaluronic acid, and we use pre and probiotics in there. So your face biotics, you have 125 mils. So this is a big, this is a big face cream. I think it lasts about at least 3 months. Those who love the face biotics, it lasts at least 3 months, the face biotics cream. You get all of this in a kit for $179. And not only that, so these are all the different ingredients in the face biotics. Cool. All right, so I'm going to end the slideshow now and come back and answer some questions. Okay, stop screen share and come back over here. All right, gotcha's all now back in Facebook world. Okay. Self-care. Okay, thank you. Okay, thanks for the help. I'm addicted to my face toothbrush. Jess will be doing that tomorrow night. Thank you, everybody. All right, so I wanted to run through the pack. So in your special bundle pack, you get all of the ingredients. You get it at a discounted price. You get the gloves and the full pack. And not only that, and I used to sell this, but you get a 2-hour workshop of me diving deeper into more of that information. Why I like this one is because when you have disconnection with your lymphatics, when your lymphatic system isn't working properly, it shows that you have a disconnection from joy. And in the when you scan this code, it will run you through 2 hours, and a little bit of that is all about how you can connect to joy again in your life. So there's lots of tips in there on what to do. Okay, so that's the bundle. You get the special bundle. It's $179. You save 20%, but wait, there is more. There's more. Okay, I'm going to let you know soon about that. Right, so what can you do? Right, if you're lymphatics, if you're feeling all of these things, what can you do? Tomorrow night, we're going to run through the actual system on how to use the gloves, plus about 20 other ways that you can get your lymphatic system working. Other things that you can do. I know I've got a bra on tonight. We had our photo shoot done today. Stop wearing a bra. So as soon as you don't need it anymore, flip it, get rid of the bra. Don't wear tight undies, change your undies. Move your body, rebound, drink water. Make sure your elimination pathways are all working. Look after your gut. Okay, please make sure that you get rid of the parasites in your gut. Please, like having constipation, you have to get rid of that first. We have to make sure that's working. So whether you do our good gut protocol, our Vita Cleanse, you know, that is a definite place to start. The girls can put the information to the Good Gut Cleanse in there with the Ultimate Fiber, and I can run through that a little bit more tomorrow night. We're having some really good results. If you've seen a post in here of a picture that I put in from one lady doing Ultimate Fiber, and there was like a worm that long, that's probably double the length of the one that I saw in the toilet today. And I really wanted to show everybody, but then I got grossed out by it. And yeah, and I did want to take a photo, but then that grossed me out too. And now I'm sharing it with all of you guys. So move your body in our Body Wisdom group. So if you want to work with me as your naturopath, the only way is to do my 8-week group, because as you can see, I've just spoken for nearly an hour on the lymphatic system, and I've only just touched the sides. There is so much more to that. We might be having one more before Christmas. I'm not sure, depends on numbers. We might be having one more of our 8-week programs. We will see. So you need to move your body. You need to make sure you're not constipated. You need to drink water. So if I can challenge everybody who's listening to this, and if you're listening on replay, like, welcome. I would love you all just to prioritize drinking your water. Okay, prioritize your water. Getting your bowels working. If your bowels aren't working, you can always book in a 15-minute consult with one of my team. They will be, you can ring and you say, oh, okay, I've listened to Chelsey on day 1 of BooB CamP, and she's spoken a lot of things. This is a little bit about me. Can you give me a little bit of advice? You know, you can do that. You can have a 15-minute consult. You can also have an hour consult if you want to go deep into actually what's going on and bring in the different things, like what's happening hormonally with you, what any of those systems that aren't working properly, stress. Okay, we can give you lots of help. We can give you lots of help with that. Digestive enzymes really can help too. So we have to make sure that we're breaking down the food that's going into your body. We have to, break that down with digestive enzymes, or if you're having lemon in water before food. All right. So that's a little bit of lemon, like in a bit of water, and shot that down. Really important to get your stomach acid. We have to be able to break down the foods, because then the lymphatic system can take it, can deliver it off to where it needs to be before the nutrients can get to where they need to be. rebounding, you know, moving, shaking, moving your body however you can. Okay. The great thing about this is that you can do it. Kids love it. Whatever ability you are at, you can use the gloves, and this is fantastic to use on kids who are constipated as well. Use your gloves. So they're the different things. Another thing that you can do is just picture your body feeling better. Okay, picture a healthy, what does it feel like to be able to move free? What does it feel like to have the energy that you want? And then it's like, okay, well, what do I need to do? Most of you are going to have to change your diet. You're going to have to do the things that we ran through in that in the PowerPoint. You are going to have to cut the shit out of your diet, and you know what the shit is. The best way to do that is to start adding in the good things. Make a deal with yourself that you are going to have 2 to 3 liters of water a day. Okay, add that in. Make a rule. You are going to have 2 pieces of fruit a day. You are going to have 5 veggies a day, and then you're going to have a protein at every meal. If you do that, if you make that a rule, you are going to eat better. Make it a rule that you're going to move your body 3 times a week, whether it's doing yoga, some stretching, you know, join up to like, I love Pilates. Go with a friend and like really buddy up, move your body, breathe. These are the things that you can do, that you can take control of, and you can do now. Yes, we have people come into clinic and do their lymphatic massage and feel so much better, but this is something that you have to do every day. I just say it how, like, you have to get, there are so many toxins going around. Everyone is just, you know, thinking this is normal. No, you can feel so much better, but you have to put some effort in. And I know what people are like. It's like, oh, but this takes 2 minutes. If you can't prioritize your health for 2 minutes a day, I should choose what I'm going to say. Call me, right? If you don't make a change, and I think Di said this at the beginning, you have to be the person that saves you. Nobody's coming to save you. You can do this. You can make the effort. You can drink water. These are the things you can control. Bring back the things that you can control. If you don't have the gloves, just use your hands. Okay? These are the things that you can do. Make a list. And that's why, you know, our hair test, when we talk about foods, I will not consult with anybody unless they've had their hair test done. I mean, I will not talk foods with them unless they've had their hair test done, because we are testing you against 600 different foods. Most of the time, chicken comes up on there, strawberries come up on there, onions come up on there. So I'm not going to guess with you. I'm going to treat you as an individual, and you know, you're going to get your results back here, and you can follow this hair test, hair compatibility test. We find out what sensitivities. So you remove the things that don't set you up to be the best you. The things that you might not, if you've lost touch, if you have lost touch and really don't know even which way's up, you are not going to feel the difference in your body. That's why we do the test, and we tell you what foods that you can and can't have. And talking about that, you know, how do you connect with your gut? How do you connect now with the messages, your intuition? I'm glad you asked, because Wednesday night, you know, on Wednesday night, I always have the most amazing guest speakers. Well, Wednesday night, we have my woo-woo lady, Donna Grills, coming live, joining me live in BooB CamP. So she's the chick that I go to. You know, can you imagine, like, all the people that I see, can you imagine if I was to take on all of the rocks? We talk a lot about rocks. When you listen to the talk, the free talk in here, you'll understand what I'm saying. You know, the people who just latch onto you. She's the chick that I go to who fends all of that, who scrapes all of that off, so I can be as shiny and turn up here the best person, the best version of myself that I can be. Donna is joining us live in BooB CamP on Wednesday night, so please do not miss that out. And what she can talk about it, so many amazing things, but she's going to connect to how to listen to your intuition, okay? Because like I said in the beginning, we can't run off the way that we used to do things anymore. We cannot run off our memories, okay? What our brain, you know, is telling us. Things have changed and we have to run off our new. We have to, you know, co-create as we go. So with Donna giving us the tips on how to listen to that, we're going to set you girls up, okay, to move forward really well. All right, so the action steps that we're going to take from tonight's call, from tonight's Zoom, I want you to, you saw the pictures, you saw how important your lymphatic system is, how it touches every part of your body. It touches every part. Super important. It needs help, right? It needs your help every day. It needs your help every day. And I promise you, you will feel so much better. Probably not after, give me a week. Okay, please give me a week. After a couple of days, you might feel crappy with all these detoxification, different symptoms. Let us know. Listen to my dog. Let us know how you're feeling and we can help you through there. Take action. What are you going to do? Okay, what are you going to do? What's some of the things that I've spoken about tonight? What can you do? And then tomorrow night, we are going to run through how to use the gloves and how to use all of the products and really set you up, because that's what I want. I really want to help answer any questions and help set you up so you can do this. We're doing the things that we're saying yes to, like with your hair test. It will give you lots of yeses, all the things that you can have, not just a list of things that you can't. Right, we want to share all the things that you can do. So share in BooB CamP. What are the things that you are doing? Okay, so for those people joining in for the last couple of minutes, I have a discount code that I am going to share with you. So the way that you get this discount code, though, is that you need to take action. I would love you to share how you use your gloves, how you use your creams, how you use your spray in just a 30-second video that you are going to email to me, and then I am going to email you back a special discount code that you can use in the store for even the kits that are discounted. You can use that. So you're going to get a 20% off code that you can use in my shop. What I want back, because you're not getting it for nothing, what I want back is a video that I can share. Okay, so I would love you to do that for me. Make a video, email it to hello@chelsejean.com. The girls will put that link, but we'll put a post in BooB CamP as well for that. Okay, so thank you everybody for joining in our night one of BooB CamP. Tomorrow night, you know, we are going to run through how to do all of the movements, and then get ready for Wednesday night, where Donna is going to join us. And not only that, Donna is going to bring a couple of people on into Zoom live, and she's going to do a reading, a couple of readings too. So I'm super excited for her, and I'm super excited for you, because I'm loving sharing my people with you. So the people who take care of me, I love that I can share that they can take care of you as well. Okay. Good night, everybody. Thank you for listening in and joining in, and I will see you tomorrow night. See you, everybody. Okay. I need to press live on Facebook. Stop live streaming. Awesome.